Hi, YouTube. Welcome on in. Hey, in case you guys don't know me, my name is Ed. I'm a psychologist, and I tend to go in and do deep psychoanalysis of anime, video games, and everything in between. Some of the most, the deepest analysis that I've done is I've done Mouthwashing, which is a phenomenal video game. I've touched base a little bit in Stanley's Parable, which was an adventure all of itself, Doki Doki Literature Club, and I've also done a lot of anime, like you name it, Oshinoko, ReZero, Moshiko Tensei. I tend to go really deep and talk endlessly about some of the concepts that are there. Now, this game has been recommended to me quite a bit by a number of people, and we're going to do part one today, and we might do part two next week. I'm going to put this out on YouTube to see how it does and to see how people like it. If people want more, we'll take it slowly. I encourage backseat gaming to the capacity where it doesn't spoil, right? Like, I really want you guys to go ahead and be a part of it. Have a conversation with me. This is the way that this goes in order to enable deeper psychological thought. This is not about predictions, about anything like this. It's about understanding the effects and actions that we as the players might have on the world and that the world might have on us. With that being said, I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. So grab a drink, grab a snack, and that snack can't be me. And get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for a deep dive and my first time playing Slay the Princess. Ladies and gentlemen, content warning. Oh, whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Oh. Wait a minute. It can't just start off like that, can it? Right off the bat, telling us that this is a love story. I haven't heard anything about this game at all, right? But a princess being tied up like this in a dark room with heavy chains. Well, what sort of a story are we going into? And also, hi YouTube, we're totally back. Not from trying to find the correct settings for the past couple of minutes. Everything ran smoothly. Hell yeah, there was no weird zero mistakes in trying to go ahead and fix this. All according to plan. But ladies and gentlemen, I kind of want to ask a couple of questions as we get into this, which is, number one, when it comes to games like this, and especially the art style, first off, I love art styles like this. The music is telling me a completely different vibe, but the art styles like this that are very gloomy, you can drop the music just a little bit. I can lower it just a little bit more like this. Is that better? Okay. The art styles that are just like this, it brings a total vibe with it, right? It brings certain emotions with it. Dark, gloomy, so on and so forth. The position of the princess, literally, first off, not just being shackled by that, but the entire room being bigger than her. Wow. Wow. All right, is the audio better, chat? I hope it is. Because let's get ready to join right into it. Guys, I'm a yapper. Prepare yourself. No, Legedu, let me know. Excuse me? Wait, what the fuck? I haven't even clicked. What the fuck? Wait. What? Is there, what? I didn't do anything. It's like it's two different versions of the princess here. Wait, what? What is going on? Idle timer? I haven't even pressed anything. All right, anyway. Legedu, is the music better now? I know, okay, it seems okay. A little bit lower? Apparently I yapped too long, you know? Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. New game. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Slay the Slay the princess. Wow. Chapter 1. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh no. Anytime here's the thing, I can play this as a psychologist Ed or evil Ed. Evil Ed is essentially me, but in a very in a very questioning mode, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and do just a tad bit. You would drop the music individually? Okay. Let's go ahead and drop the music a little bit here. Somewhere like there. Because my main regard when it comes to this is when a narrator starts off a story, and I guess it immediately is asking this of me, and I guess I'll ask this of you guys. Who is the narrator of your life? The first thing that comes into mind is immediately when a story starts off by writing the narrator, it makes me wonder who is the narrator, and in a weird way, why are they narrating what actions, right, are happening or what the environment is immediately. I know most people are going to say it's like a children's story, so on and so forth, but in a game, everything happens for a reason, right? So who is this narrator? And is this narrator myself or someone else?
You're here to slay her.
Nope.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But why? Can't someone else do this? Have you maybe considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! Silently continue to the cabin. Explore. Have you considered maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Wait, what? I mean, killing a princess does seem bad, doesn't it? Okay, the end of the world, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But why? Unfortunately, I think if you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered that maybe she's the only reason because she's locked up? Killing a princess does seem kind of bad. Honestly, but how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Here's the thing. I have to ask questions because ultimately we don't know what we don't know. And anybody can be telling you to do anything, right? Anybody, and a psychologist's job is always to ask questions and understand the human mind and behaviors. One of the key questions that we do this is through asking questions and empathizing, right? Do you need maybe to the top and move the chat just down a little bit more? Sure, I can go ahead and do it like this. Is that better, chat? Do you have any evidence to back this up? Absolutely. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Ah, even better. Perfect. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay, forget this, I'm not doing this? Or, okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. So honestly, I guess a big question is, do you have any evidence to back this up? Because without evidence, and also, who is this narrator? The way that they're going through with this, you have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you, right? The emphasis on the commands that are being thrown out there is wild. It makes me wonder, for this narrator, what does it mean for me to have this free will to be able to go ahead and do certain things? It makes me wonder if this narrator is actually terrified of what's to come if I don't follow the specific actions that they're requesting for me to do. Does the narrator have an aspect of power and control that they're trying to go in and exemplify by the way that they're even trying to narrate the story? This might not make any sense at all. And yeah, would you kindly slay the princess? And some people might get mad that I'm playing it this way, but the way that I'm interacting is this is the first person that has come through to this story, and they're immediately telling you to do something, right? Do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
But what if I say no? Yeah, what if I say no, narrator? Yes, I am on this path that leads to the cabin. If I were if you're saying it's an important task that's going to reach the end of my journey, why should I follow the journey that you're specifically planning out? Even more so, does that not leave me without the agency to go ahead and pick a decision of my own? Sorry, I know some people don't like it when I fight with narrators, but I always find it interesting when maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing into anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Ooh, okay. Killing the princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it?
Does it?
Yeah.
Are you a monarchist?
Oh.
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Oof. But the thing is, princesses have a higher macro level impact on society than seamstresses do. Don't get me wrong, seamstresses are extremely important and valuable in every single capacity, but the way that you're downplaying someone's position, especially if what I'm considering or thinking is an older world, is already making me question a little bit about your intent with this. You're trying to equal the playing field as though, and especially in the olden days, where a status, right, meant something in a bigger world. Nonetheless, it's the same thing as though a president versus, say, a criminal in that capacity, right? Macro level versus micro level thinking. This president is probably going to go ahead and have macro level impacts to the society around them, as opposed to a micro level impact that an individual might have who just recently came out of our prison system in that way, right? So it's making me wonder, this narrator, in a way, I feel like, number one, they already have a foot in the door technique and a power over authority, because the game has labeled them as the narrator. You don't know anything else about them other than the fact that they're actually throwing us through a loop that they want us to go ahead and slay this princess. No more information is being given other than this is part of our journey. This is what we need to do. And yet they're willing to go ahead and play down this princess. I know some people might not necessarily, as I mentioned, some people might be like, bro, what are you talking about? You're yapping. Yes, I'm yapping because I want you guys to think, though. I want you guys to put yourself in a position where you yourself, as an individual, as a scholar, a gentleman, a lady, and the scholar are consistently questioning the information that's being given to you, and you guys are asking follow-up questions, right? So have you maybe considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
I don't know that, though.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Sure.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end.
Okay.
And there is no changing that.
Whose world, narrator? whose world will end? Your world? My world? Or the world, right? Because I understand, right? Don't get me wrong. The world will
It's no
end.
use arguing
Oh my
semantics
God!
over
It's like
a
he knows what I'm
metaphorical
saying.
chicken already, because the egg has hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 I was over here about to start arguing over. Oh no! No! No!
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Yeah, can someone else forget it? I'm not doing this. Have you maybe considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? I don't want to slay her though. I kind of want to see what happens. I had the chance to meet her face to face. Narrator in the other universe is Ed. Right. So I'm thinking about not even saying anything, right? Because I don't even want to say a maybe. I just really want to go silently to the cabin and see what's up there. Ultimately, I feel like if I keep exploring stuff, he's going to keep deflecting. This narrator is using a lot of defense mechanisms and a lot of psychological tactics to also put you down. He is the narrator. You are the player. He guides the story. We have to follow the story. Yeah, Battle of the Eds. Ultimately putting us in a position where our agency is going away, right? So I'm just silently going to continue to the cabin. I'm not even going to say anything.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
You will lie, you will cheat, and you will do everything in your power to stop me from not slaying her. Don't believe a word you say. Noted. This sounds like a toxic ex. Press X to doubt, chat. Press X to doubt. No, realistically, right? This is one of the key tactics that a lot of individuals use, right, to try and go ahead and frame the narrative. Toxic X, the narrator. Yeah, like, this is how a lot of individuals will try and frame a narrative whenever they've been in a bad situation, a bad friendship, a bad anything, right? And they will go ahead and try and frame them as though the other person is the one that's ruining everything. Meanwhile, they're like, oh, I'm an individual that's like been hurt. I've been shattered. Oh, I'm a guy with like multiple pieces. You know, I'm recovering and putting myself back together. Don't you see that they're the ones that like hurt me? You know, like trying to make them out to be the villain, when in fact it might just be that like both individuals might have been bad. I don't know if the narrator knows the princess in any warm-handedly manner, but for me, the way that this is going out makes it seem as though the narrator has some more at stake here. It's such a nice looking cabin. Gaslight girl, keep girl boss, keep girl boss. You right?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, voice of the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I wonder if that's the inner voice, right?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
You also have some nice windows. Look at the stars. Look at how beautiful this is. Like, don't get me wrong. I wish that there was more furniture and stuff in here. But look at the windows. Like, look at the stars outside. That would be beautiful. It's taking into account the little things. And I find it interesting how the only thing he says, the only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on the table is a pristine blade. But he doesn't mention these windows.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No, thank you. I'll leave the blade there. Thank you. Thank
The
you.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Think about what he's just doing now. All of a sudden, he's now trying to go ahead and agree to it. He's shifting it to where now environmentally, he's telling you, like he's trying to get you to agree in that manner, right? Oh, wow, look at this, right? It's an oppressive atmosphere. It smells moldy, it's damp, it's rot filtering, it's ancient wood. Wow, if she's really here, you're probably going to do her a favor if you kill her. The way that he's trying to add on by describing the environment, again, taking narrative control of the environment and aiding to our minds to make this decision, that it's easier to go ahead and go through and agree with the narrator. Yeah, you're right. It is an oppressive environment. It's just going to be easier to go ahead and just, destroy her in some capacity.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Maybe he wants you to reject him. You know what? I'm gonna be cautious here. I'm just gonna continue down the stairs. I'm not gonna say much, right? I'm just gonna continue down the stairs and take a peek. Evelyn, congratulations on your sub. I think it's really important in moments like this. Like, yes, should you announce yourself? Absolutely, right? I could just say hi. But I don't know this person. I need to make sure that, number one, it's safe, according to the treats of you, and then go from here, but also narrator.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Yeah, she's a cutie.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
You know what? Let me go ahead and examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Why? I am examining the chains. There is a cutie patootie right here. There is a cutie patootie right here. And she's asking for help. I am just examining, narrator. The narrator judging us for literally trying to be a good person. Also the big eyes.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
How?
No, you're doing the right thing.
Oh.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Ugh.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, I'm sorry, honey. Mija pobrecita, se me olvidó las llaves y todo. I'm sorry. There was no key. There was only a knife or a sword or whatever that they wanted me to use on you.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Wow.
They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You sure? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go check upstairs. There might be a key somewhere, right? And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Oh. How's she gonna
You
ruin
attempt to make
the
your way
world?
out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Someone
Wow.
else here?
Let me try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Nope. Nope. I don't trust him. I do not trust him. The moment that someone immediately is going this way, and again, the narrator is taking narrative control, immediately locks the door, immediately is giving you the illusion of free will, if you think about it, right? This entire time, he's giving you the illusion as though you have choices. You, as a gamer, have choices because you have these set choices. But do we really? Genuine questions. Seems like a pretty stand-up guy to you. For me, this is raising a lot of concerns. And it's raising concerns because there's also the voice of the hero that's present, right? And it's making me wonder a little bit about the Jungian archetypes. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and shift over to witches. If we have the voice of the hero, if we're looking at the archetypes where we try to portray to others, and the narrator is trying us to be a literal villain, right? Then what are they fighting over? What is out there? Is there gonna be like a lover, an everyman, a caregiver, a creator, other stuff out there? Is the main aspect of this just to go ahead and have mastery and control over this princess? These are the Jungian archetypes. They're good archetypes and shadow archetypes. The good archetypes are we try and present to others outside, how others might view us. And the shadow archetypes are how sometimes we view ourselves, the inner shadow selves that we don't really try to show to others, or what we think that others may believe or perceive us to be as, right? Some of that dark negative stuff that often comes up, or oftentimes we struggle with, right? Inside of that regard. It's bringing up some major concerns in this regard, and even past that. This is where it's coming into as well. This is the wheel of power and control, right? One of the big wheels that a lot of providers use to go ahead and identify if some sort of like domestic violence, where the power lays in a relationship or in any friendship, so on and so forth. Let's start by talking about it. Using intimidation. Making someone afraid by using looks, actions, gestures, smashing, destroying property, abusing pets or loved ones, displaying weapons. Has the narrator done this? The narrator has clearly displayed a weapon. Telling us to use it. Minimizing, denying, or blaming. Minimizing the impact of abuse. Not taking concerns about a said abuse or something. Saying that an abuse isn't happening. Blaming it on stress, alcohol. Saying that the victim is causing or needs this. The narrator is clearly minimizing, denying, blazing. Using threats, making threats to use physical or sexual violence, threatening to leave, commit, whatever, making someone try and do something illegal, threatening to expose someone to blah, 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 blah. Is it using threats? Chat. Yeah, he's trying to make us do something that would be considered illegal. Yes, SC, harassment, or assault, right? Manipulation to get making comments, giving inappropriate looks, or telling jokes, destroying or refusing. I'm not really seeing this, but I am seeing sort of the assault aspect of, well, I don't even know if the narrator did that, right? Got the chains from the walls. Exclusion, here we go. Controlling what someone does, goes, or where what who or she hears, sees, limiting outside involvement, pressuring someone to be a part of a group, isolating someone from their friends or family. Yes, I would say yeah. The narrator is straight up trying to exclude the princess, and then trying to go ahead and exclude her from life using physical violence. Well, I don't know that. Harmful language, yes. Name calling, making someone feel guilty. It's trying to make us feel guilty. We just need to follow along, do certain things. Using social standing, we've already seen him do that. Why is she a princess no more than a seamstress, right? So on and so forth. Overall, when we're looking at this, what comes to mind to me is that the narrator is completely has the power and control in the situation and is trying to make us fall in line with him in a capacity that is not good and or healthy. In fact, oftentimes whenever a psychologist or therapist even, right, Oftentimes people don't know the difference between a therapist and a psychologist. The therapists are usually at their master's levels. Psychologists are usually at their doctoral level and or higher. Psychologists do a lot more counseling. One-on-one individuals do a lot more diagnosing. Difference between a psychologist and psychiatrist. Psychiatrists do your meds. That's all they do. They're really good at signing that paper to give you meds. Psychologists are more like, hey, let's have this conversation. Let's talk about where this is going. Let's go in deep into why this is, right? So that's sort of the difference in this. And looking at this area, for me, it's just highlighting that this narrator has issues. This narrator has issues. And by the looks of it, the way that he's trying to go ahead and use his power and control is very, very fragmented, as though he's like an individual that's been absolutely hurt. Anyway, sorry, chat. Back to it. All right, guess I'm going to the bottom of the
You
stairs.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
That's okay. I'll sit here now. I'll chat with this cutie patootie all day. Hey, what are your dreams, girl? And tell me a little bit about yourself. How does that make you feel? Do you like sitting like that? What do you do for fun here? You know, what does it mean to be locked up in this basement? Like, there's a lot of questions. We could have fun here without the, without taking the sword or the blade that you wanted us to. What happened to the other chain, right?
Easier for whom? Easier
Thank you.
for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Oh,
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
I think so too, princess. I think so too.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Wait. I might have needed the blade all along. Wait a minute. Ama, stal kukuy. Ama. Oh, no. Oh, Mom? I shouldn't have gone on that date, Mom. She's eating her arm. Oh, no. She's still a cutie patootie. You know what? I will stand on business. I'm not going to slay her. She's trying to get out of here. It's that desperate fight or flight scenario, you know? Also, welcome on in, you people. Oh, my goodness. She's a...
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
Don't tell me it's the blade. Don't tell me it's the blade. No, I'm not gonna use it. The narrator really wants us to go through with it. I'm not gonna use it. Ain't no way. Just because she's fighting or like, think about it this way, right? There was that guy that got trapped from climbing or whatnot, and like literally had to lose a leg or an arm or something to keep going.
It's the blade.
No!
From upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
No!
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Damn, okay. Fuck, I guess I have to. Alright, chat. I guess we have to, right?
Fine.
Save the princess, baby! Let's go! Yeah, I'm gonna save her! She's done nothing wrong! We know, we just did a breakdown on the narrator. The narrator is toxic, dude! The narrator's trying to go ahead and manipulate us. She has done nothing wrong to me at this point in time. I am not gonna go ahead and slay her.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Look at those eyes.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
Narrator, narrator, narrator. Don't say that like that. Don't say it like that. No, 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 no. Wait. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Wait. Am I in trouble? Oh, no. I'm scared.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. You know what? She hasn't hurt me. She hasn't done anything to me. Asa, grab her arm for her. She dropped it. Everyone, give her a hand. Oh, all right. Well, we're committing to her, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to commit to her, ladies and gentlemen. I believe her. She hasn't done anything bad to us. She just really wants to get out of here. And for that capacity, I don't trust a narrator.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
As the princess
Whoa!
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward. And raises the gate.
No! Are you controlling what I do now? Oh. Think about that aspect. I just brought it up previously, right? The whole autonomy, or the illusion of belief that we might actually have control over our actions is a complete and utter fabricated lie by the narrator. Literally, right? I'm not chosen to pick up the blade in any capacity, and now we're literally
Wait, this isn't fair.
Yeah.
You can't just do that.
Yeah, no way.
Watch me.
No way.
What are you doing?
No, bro. I'd rather die than take her. No, what are you doing? Yeah, warn her. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to slay the princess. This is not my actions. You're forcing your actions on me. Are you kidding me?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I'm going to resist. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. I'm not going to say the princess just because you want me to. Now you've taken control over my body and my influence. I am not cool with that. I am not cool with that. What has she done to me? Nothing. We need some moisture cream and, we need to cut our nails, but that aside.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Yeah.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
She's a cutie patootie, narrator. She wouldn't hurt a fucking fly. You're the one that's coming in here and legitimately trying to go ahead and force my hands to do something. Literally, our agents of change. The narrator is coming through and trying to go ahead and force us to make a changing action. That's wild. I want you guys to conceptualize that for a bit, right? The narrator, and just like a lot of people in our lives, think they know what's best for us.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Thank you.
She plunges it into your chest.
She wouldn't hurt a
Flesh
fly.
and
No!
sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
She wouldn't hurt a fly. This is not her. This is not her. Oh no. Good thing I'm not a fly. Oh no. Also, we both know you're not like this. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I guess.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Do it for her.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
How?
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Princess, I'm sorry. But this is all the narrator's fault, though. Like, this is all his fault. The princess is just trying to go. Oh.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Oh.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Oh.
It can't just end like this, right?
Is this the end of the game? Did I just choose wrong by trying to save the princess? No way. No fucking way. Ain't no way, bro. The narrator just came in through and tried to literally... And we die. The end.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh. Well, at least we didn't kill her. At least we were there for her in that capacity. Even when nobody else was there for her. You know? Chapter 2? Wait. Wait a
You're on
minute.
a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Did we just return by death? Oh! Woo! Wait. Why would we just go on to chapter 2? Why would we? Why would you just move on to chapter 2? What? Oh, hold on. Subaru?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, wait, hasn't this happened already?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Is the narrator lying? Or is this, if I die, kind of like in ReZero, we just start over from zero? Or is this like a multiple timeline dimensions, like a paratemporal distortion, right? Or a paratemporal distortion, or an aspect where there's multiple worlds happening all in line at the same time, and we're just jumping from like universe to universe or reality to reality in that sense, right? Maybe he's just mistaken. No way.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best.
Wait, no, the voice of the hero's here. Wait.
Yes, he didn't approve
The voice of the
last
Smitten.
time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Hey, yo.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love. and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Oh.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with, first off, what's wrong with the polycule? But second off, what's wrong with him specifically trying, like, if you're my loved one, I'll go out and I'll throw the world on fire for you, you know? Like, I don't care. I'll take all the heat. I'll take all the heat for you. Fuck the world.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Fucking based. All right. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Okay.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. You were the one who did us in, villain.
So immediately the blame starts coming towards us, right? So because you didn't listen to me, this is why this happens. It's as simple as that, you know? You didn't listen to me, so I guess you're back. And it's like, wait a minute. This entire thing, oh no, Yoker, entire time, right? We've been trying to go ahead and talk about agency and doing decisions and making decisions on our own. Yeah, exactly. He was the one that took over us and made certain decisions happen that we weren't privy to.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her.
Right.
Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
Again, look at the way that he's using his language. No lone princess is worth that price.
I beg to differ.
I do
I'm
too.
not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Right.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
And did we doom an entire other world by saving her? And even if that's the case, I don't give a fuck, because she's a cutie patootie. I will do it again. And what's that matter to you? For me, narrator, you're literally an individual that, like, is scared, right? I regret nothing. Maybe that world deserved to be destroyed. But realistically, I know, and? Ace Lightning, and? Like...
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm not in that reality, right?
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Right.
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Princess, I don't know. Stop her, I don't know. Save her? You can bring anything down to 3 sentences, small sentences like that, and make anything sound semi-decent. That doesn't mean it's true, right? I can say, oh, you know, education, bad. Drugs, good. You know, like, it doesn't matter. I need evidence, and I need you to go ahead and start walking down this path to try and go ahead and see why you mean this way. right? If the other world did end, I need evidence as to why that world ended. And if you already know, and you have the capacity and the knowledge to go and say, oh, well, maybe there was other things, or you rewind the time, or you isekai'd, or whatever, right? Then okay, tell me how you know this. Am I even, oh, this is gonna sound fucking weird, I'm gonna ask this. Am I even in the actual reality at the moment? Because how much power do you as a narrator know if you're already throwing things out there such as, oh, multiple worlds, you got isekai, did you rewind time, and yet you still have all that knowledge and stuff as to what was happening? Am I even in a real reality at this moment? Or has the world already ended and I'm just infinitely spiraling through different decisions and, you know, moral compasses that you yourself are deciding as to what I should and have to do? What is real? I am with them. I'm going to find some way to save Evelyn from the cabin. I mean, the princess from the cabin.
That's right. You can't stop all of us.
That's right.
We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
Thanks.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
So this is a sales tactic, right? And I hate to use this. It's also I think it was also part of the art of the deal, right? Which is putting gravity to the situation and making it seem as though you have all the time to think about it. Wow. Okay. Yeah. No. There's a lot going on. This bad boy right here has 100,000 miles, but you know it might go out soon, and you have all the time in the world. But I don't know if this car has all the time in the world. You know, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. For this deal, ooh, you know, it's putting that pressure on you to conform. Me and the voices in my head figuring out what to eat for dinner. All right, let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Oh, senor, perdón. Oh, senor, just be quick about it. Get the pendejo que. Just be quick about it. Do you know who you're talking to, narrator? You're not just talking to a narrator. You're talking to the narrator. Se enojó. He got mad. Oh, no. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
How can I trust you when you've when you've shown me that I can't trust you? How can I trust you when you've shown me I can't trust you?
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Source, trust me, bro.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
So then who locked her in that basement? And what is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I
Que la
told you what
chingada.
this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Okay, but what people? What people locked her in that basement? Okay, who went in there and you know, this woman that's able to go ahead and eat her arm off, who went in there and put those chains on her and locked her in there and said, hey, if she go out, she ends the world? Who? Why couldn't they have killed her? Exactly. Why couldn't they have killed her? Thank you, chat. Chat is on my side here in questioning, if it wasn't people, in questioning the narrator. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? Exactly.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because...
Oh, God.
you're
Another
special.
tactic here.
You're
Oh,
the
my
only
God.
person capable of doing this. Call it
No.
a prophecy, if that helps. It's just the way things are.
Guys, if you ever get into a relationship and they start saying this, leave. Absolutely not. The moment that someone starts coming in here and starts saying it's because you're special, you're the only one, you know, you're the only person that can do this, it's just the way that things are, but you're, you know, all of a sudden, like, don't get me wrong, there's a difference between trying to make you feel special, right, and then using it as a way to manipulate you, and using it as a way to, even if you are special, right? Why is this all just befallen on that?
Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends.
But you're different, right, Andrew?
But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Okay. You're being cagey. What aren't you
told you everything you need to know.
Nah.
Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
So this is the key thing here, right? And then, again, constraining information. Not giving us everything where we're asking for it, and when we've noted that the individual is withholding critical information. For me, that's already a high area that this isn't someone that we can trust and is withholding extremely critical information that is vital for everything.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
Okay, that's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Turn around and leave. I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. Let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Everything he said just applies exactly, Joker.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Yep.
I do. But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay. I'll proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin
there's a
is
mirror here
clean
now?
and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I thought this was a cabin. Wait a minute. And we have a mirror here, and the windows are gone, and there's this thing that's draping over here that you're not even
The
mentioning?
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This entire thing has changed altogether. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Yeah.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
There's a mirror right there. It's not like the mirror is magically going to disappear. There's other elements that you're completely missing out on, narrator. What are you...
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah.
There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Oh, now he's trying to go ahead and... Now he's trying to go ahead and control the narrative. Right? There's not a mirror, even though there is a mirror. That gaslight. Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless?
No!
What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done?
The whole
Very
cabin
different.
is... yeah.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you
even though he's the one...
haven't been killed by the princess.
Hold on. Even though he's the one that brought it up, I want you guys to pay attention to this, right? He's flipping the narrative again. He's the one that brought up the whole aspect of, oh, you know, You have to remember, this might be like there's another world or something like that. Or, oh, if only you had listened to what I had said. And now he's all of a sudden trying to go and flip it as though we're the ones that are going crazy here. That's wild.
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
All right, let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Narrator over here trying to make us look all crazy. Oh, look, it's completely switched. This game is so neat. Haha, I know, the narrator's just straight up gaslighting us. This is wild. Okay, do we take the blade or do we enter the basement without the blade? I kind of just want to go in there without the blade, but maybe I can use the blade to, like, no blade. His hands we don't need it. I don't think we need a blade, right? Like, personally, I think we can enter without the blade again. The mirror is still there, though. To kindly chop off her hand. I'll enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Aww.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess, a soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Oh.
I can hear wedding bells already.
Yeah, the moldy wood disappeared. Now we had.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Sure.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Wow. Can I say hi?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
My love, I am here.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh. Actual question for you guys. How far would you go for a loved one? Like someone that like you just met and you're like crushing on. Like how far would you go for them? Right? Like let's say that you entered down the basement and you found Emilia there, right? This is your beloved, your anime waifu or husbando or whatever, and they're there, right? Like, you know, so on. So Roxy, Eris, whoever that is there. How far would you go for them? And also, yeah, this does look now like we're in a castle.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Oh.
Did you hear that? She
said what a cutie. I'm in love again. Oh.
She called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Her dress is floofier?
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Right.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Absolutely.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
Whoa, okay.
I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
No, sir. I'm gonna do what's right by me, but also you just saying that entire world's been damned. I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna ask this just because I am terrified. The wrong one. How dark does this game get? Because this game's already getting pretty dark, but how dark does this game get?
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue?
I'd be pretty happy I was the first. Right, Lena? Right? What happened after I did? Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm going to go ahead and explain. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely
Another version
unfair.
of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best.
Oh!
That's all that matters.
Oh, she has to be saved. Oh, I don't care, bro. She's got to be saved.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
I'm getting red flags the size of China. Dang, Christ to the edit.
That's because she's perfect.
I'm not saying she's perfect. She might have issues, right? But is she a safer choice than the narrator? I
Do you
think
think
so.
she has someone like him telling her what to do?
We can fix her.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Oh my goodness.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't. I'll be honest.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Oh no, and she's aware of it. Who doesn't have issues, right, Ace?
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Don't tell me that we will literally be able to slip her arm out of the shackle and it's totally going to be fine. Don't tell me that it's going to be this simple and the chains are just an illusion.
What? No, she's a prisoner here.
Two simps
You can't just
simping
slip
for
her
each
hand
other.
through the
Yes,
chains.
Israel. Yes, Ishmael.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time.
Right.
Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's
Wait.
not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Well, what about you, narrator? What's to say that we can trust you? How can we slay you in that matter? How can we go ahead and just absolutely destroy this image that you're portraying onto us? Slay the narrator. I have to ask, did you end the world after, what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is going to be Psychologist Simps for Princess. Psychologist Simps for Slay the Princess. Oh no. You died. I can't wait for the compilation of Ed distrusting the... Oh, so Simp the Princess. Okay. You killed me last time. Well, I know why she did that.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Yeah, kind of. At this point in time, I didn't want to hurt you.
Did we? We warned her of the... She made the best
Oh, sorry,
decision
chat.
for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Oh, okay. Thank you, narrator. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No, baby girl. What would have made me happy is if we get out of here together, we live a long life, you know, we live to see old age together. That'll make me happy. Let's get out of here. Let's do it. Let's do it. A great dialogue.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
The voice of Kraith.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Do I really care about the world ending? Honestly, the world sucks. People are plagued, and I hope you... No, I don't want the world to end. I think we can keep her on the good side.
Then I didn't end the world.
Let's go! She said it, chat! She didn't end the world. There we go. That's all there is to it. That's her narrative. We'll agree.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
3-0 good ending.
Not so sure.
All right, let's rescue the
No.
princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
Ooh!
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try
The
anything
princess of
that might harm
idealism.
our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Right.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand.
No
from her
way.
rings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be
No
damned.
way.
We're
It
doomed.
worked. Oh, it worked, chat.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And that's the key thing there, chat. Like, if you genuinely follow a rule of empathy, empathizing with those individuals in front of you, listening to the information that's being given, questioning it, you too can save your own princess, even if that is yourself, you know?
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
This time, yeah.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
So that's why I'm saying the narrator has been lying the entire time, Yoker. And he keeps making it out to be as though we're the ones. He's gaslighting us, right? He keeps making it out to be as though we're the ones in the wrong.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
The power of love.
What do we do now?
Oh. We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out. Let's kiss. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. And spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Okay.
I don't actually know.
That's
Nobody's ever
right.
asked me what I wanted before.
I want to know what makes you happy. What pleases you?
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
What if the whole aspect as to why she wants to end the world in the first place is because of the narrator going on through and trying to send people to go through and kill this person? Like, Jesus. Want to listen to narrators. No, fuck the narrator at this point, Evelyn.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
No, I don't doubt the truth. I doubt your version of the truth.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. Oh, this is difficult. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? And so he starts using reverse psychology. I doubt is a narrator. Yeah, because all of a sudden it starts going, I just want to leave. We can figure out, if you want to leave, then let's leave. Yeah. Honestly, if she wants to leave, let's listen to her request.
That sounds perfect.
Yay.
The princess takes your hand,
Oh.
the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We're leaving, chat. Oh my goodness.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Oh my goodness.
I like to think that you do, actually.
Let's go.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made.
Oh wait, what happened? Fuck.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk
There's
up
no
the
even
stairs,
door.
hand
Oh.
in hand.
Look at her, she's so happy.
Look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Oh my goodness.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face. And
Fuck
the
you,
lock
narrator.
clicks.
My God.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? You should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
That's right, voice of the smitten.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of
¿Y?
course you wouldn't
¿Y qué?
understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Me enamoro en 30 segundos, narrator. I looked at someone and I fall in love. What about it, narrator? What about it, narrator?
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Oh no.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I think, we gotta build rapport. We gotta build propinquity together, right? And how do we do it? By doing it together. Tackling an object, right? It's not me versus the problem, which is the princess. It's me and the princess versus the problem, which is a locked door. That's how we build rapport, and that's how we showcase that we can do things together. I think we can open it if we try together. Propinquity, baby!
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
Uh-huh.
And
¿Y qué pasó?
the lock clicks and the door creaks
Yes!
open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
Love wins again.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Nah, I don't think I will.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
It's okay. I love this princess. She's a cutie patootie. She really hasn't done anything wrong, narrator. Not to me, at least.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone.
Sure.
That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Right. All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Stop it with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. We're leaving. Just ignore them. Oh, chat. Chat. Do I tell them to stop and leave with her? I'm thinking so. The only thing she wants is to leave. Let's leave. That is her thought patterns. That is her desires. Torkip, whatever you want, Edsama. I want to leave with her. Regardless of what that brings together, that was her wants, her decisions. I will be leaving with her.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Oh! Oh, look at her. She's so beautiful. She's sparkling, chat. Oh.
A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Hey, yo.
Where did everything go?
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Wait, hey, wait. No. Wait. No. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't tell me I was wrong.
Where did he go?
Oh, no.
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into
What the
Harvard's
fuck?
eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh. What if this isn't even the real princess, but just a figment of the princess? What if I'm going through possibilities here? Warm her up, she's cold. Lazy. Give her your damn coat. Oh no.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
What the fuck? Wait. Hold on. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her far away and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Should we try and
find her?
Yes. Absolutely yes. We're not just gonna leave her there, right?
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator's gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? A villain vanquished.
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I can't believe she was taken away from
My
us.
heart breaks.
The nerve.
My heart breaks. I think I'm supposed to look at the
Something
mirror.
dreadful about it.
Give her back.
I don't think you should.
Give her back. She is a queen. She is a princess. She is a goddess. Like, she is a literal angel that's been chained down in this dungeon. We need her back, chap. We need her back. Our queen. We need her back,
Yes.
chat.
I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
No. We gotta take action.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
We gotta take action. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh God! It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. I know, we're kind of scary. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What the fuck? Princess. Oh, attack the entity or destroy your body are the two options. No, we're gonna use the power of Yap. The power of actually asking questions. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What am I? What am I? I'm a lot of things, Princess. I'm a lot of things, Princess. This is terrifying. Hold on, chat. Sorry. She's asking what I am. Princess. Princess. I am the hope of the universe. I am Goku. What am I? I am the hope of the universe. Oh no. I am him. Solitary lights. What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
But even lights without or thoughts without connection are still carry meaning. Even if they can't necessarily be connected, they still mean a lot to a lot of individuals, even though we might not prioritize them. What does being more mean to you, Princess? I see that you have a lot of hands surrounding you. Are these your agents of change, or are they other versions of you in your other hands, say, that are holding you back or withholding you from changing and evolving and literally being a thought that's only connected to yourself in that aspect? Tell me a little bit more about what it means to go ahead and be a dim nascent network, and what specifically it means for you to go ahead and proceed on to be whatever entity you are at the moment. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of the fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
So you're asking for nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. So are you gaining perspectives from every world and every situation that you're in? This is enlightening, because ultimately, Princess, isn't that kind of lonely? Isn't that kind of sad? If you are nerves and fibers that feels the worlds beyond, do you feel the other eras or aspects of yourself that are feeling both love and hate and pain from beyond, the same way the player is? Right. That's why ain't we the same? Yeah, in a big way, right?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Oh.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Is this the end
How
of the world?
can the world have ended if we are talking?
Well, the end of reality. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
So then are we the only two beings that exist? You and I, infinitely trapped in a cycle of me trying to save and or kill you, with other players taking their emotions and first-time vengeance and everything on you, and you're experiencing that, instead of being shown empathy regardless of the being that you are. Have a good night, Bleak. I appreciate you.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
So So do you know about the worlds beyond this
I know
place?
only that they are.
Okay. So, let her out of there, or what happens now?
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Why do I feel as though you are someone that's hiding still in that cabin? Maybe looking outside, afraid of the real world. Why do I feel like all of this is still a facade, judging that your agents of change are still reaching out and holding others from achieving their own happiness? Where is the real princess, or what you would assume to be the original one?
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Are you what sent me to save
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
save our Eldritch? I know, this is like tripping me out. Also, I can't even say it. Lammy, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Good point. Good point. Do we know each
You
other?
are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Wow. So what happens now? I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to destroy your body, because that is the princess that I love. Regardless of the eldritch horror that this might be, I still want to empathize with this eldritch horror. And I want to show her that there is, with love and affection, we can go ahead and take care, not necessarily cure, but touch on the aspects of sadness, touch on the aspects of longing, touch on actually giving hope. The power of love and friendship goes a long way with natural supports.
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
So what if I want to go ahead and see the room?
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much can... I was sent to slay the princess, to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, what... Is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
It's also to create in that aspect. I get it. You're being semantic in that same way. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know?
No,
They
no.
flicker since something sprawling
Oh.
and illuminated.
How many more? What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever.
Okay.
As we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Sure. I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
All right, let's wait. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will wait forever and ever. Or Oh my god, happy ending. We're waiting. Okay, I'm ready. Phew, I was scared you're gonna end stream. Click the button. We wait, boys. Do I wait forever? Or do I tell her to make me forget? But if I forget, we wait forever. We wait.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Yeah.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
But that depends. Are we talking about positive forever? Like positive infinity or negative infinity? Because I would wait for you negative infinity, even if you're only positive infinity. Because we all know that negative infinity is higher than positive infinity. So I'm here for you. More so than what you think.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
So I find this interesting because she doesn't feel as though she is completely filled up and that there are still pieces of her remaining, right? Some of the previous conversation pieces. But why is that? What does it mean to be filled or to be whole?
You'll always come back to the box because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will.
Oh no! Oh no! Until you're ready to return home. Sorry. Wait, what? What? It kicked me out? No! No way! It kicked me out! It crashed and we didn't save! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it's part of the game. We are just waiting ahead. Oh, you're gonna return to that box? Nah, you don't have to save. It was a short infinity. The box is his computer. It's part of a being smitten. All right, hold on. Ain't no way it just crashed my game. Hold on. We were gonna wait for infinity. Why did she kick me out? Did she not want to wait with me anymore? Was infinity too much for her? Huh? Oh, the game won't even start up now. Are you kidding me?
You have returned to me. You were gone mere moments. I never left your side.
Hold on. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. Oh, that was incredible. How many more pieces? Aren't you scared? Yeah.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will
She's like,
find
damn,
their
you waited
own
for a
way
minute? That's it? Okay, how much will I forget?
home. Everything. Until we meet again.
No, but I love you. Why? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. We'll wait forever. No, I'm kidding. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Always and forever, baby.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Oh.
You're on a path in the
Oh.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen. boys and girls, woo, we have done the first little round through all the way here. Apparently there are more ways to do so, right? It's a great way to remember to save. Yeah, let me go ahead and save. Empty slot. There we go. Deja vu. I have been in this.
You're here to slay.
All right, let me see. Hold on.
If you
Wow, I can skip dialogue. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I really appreciate all of you guys being here. That was our first run of Slay the Princess, where we tried to use love and propinquity. Like, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you guys enjoyed this first little run of Slay the Princess. Absolutely amazing game. Legitimately has my mind going through 1,001 possibilities here. We're going to be playing the other runs as well. This was really, really well done. Trying to complete as many of these as we can. Absolutely wonderful. Did you enjoy it, guys? I hope you guys did. Come and join us. I think like every Friday, if we have the chance, we'll jump on and we'll try to do another run of Slay the Princess. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit of something of just the psychology behind the narrator and why I don't trust him, ladies and gentlemen. It was great. I really appreciate you guys coming on through. This is part 1 of maybe 5. I don't know how many different pieces there are, but this is part 1 of the entire series of Slay the Princess. Close to 2 hours worth of dissection, analysis, so on and so forth. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please remember to practice some self-care. If nobody's told you this, I appreciate you guys. I'm proud of you guys for even getting up, even being able to go and see a video like this, no matter what state you're in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I love you guys. Practice some self-care. Come and join us here on Twitch at Psyculturist. Round 1 of many to come, because we're going to be doing a bunch of different rounds, a bunch of different everything. YouTube, leave a like, comment, subscribe, that horror deal, and tell me what you thought. This is awesome, guys. This was absolutely amazing. YouTube, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye. Be safe.